Jaya Jaya Girivardhari Jaya Girivardhari Ramadama Jaya Kundari Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Jaya Braja Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Hari Tiravanachari Jaya Kunda Jaya Girivardhari Jaya Girivardhari
Jaya Dhamma Bhava
जय राधा माधव की जयम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजक शिव गौर गोविंद स्वामी शील गुरुदेव की जयम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजक शिव ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की जयम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजक शिव भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की नामाचर्यशील हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय वृंदावन धाम की जय मथुरा धाम की जय मायापुर धाम की जय जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय गंगा माई की जय जमुना माई की जय तुलसी देवी की जय भक्ति देवी की जय श्रीमती राधारणी की जय हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय निताय गौतमानंदे all Guru Sasam all Guru Sasam all Guru Sasam all Guru Shri Guru Shri all Maharaj की जय ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं तदा मयं ददाति सुपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवंशो श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथनीतं तं सजीवं सादयितं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादं सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पति गोपेश गोपिका कंतो राधा कंतो नमस्ते तप्त कंचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्ण प्रेम पदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्याय गौरकृष्णे नमः श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे आनंद लीलामय विग्रहाय हेमावदित्य सुंदराय तस्मै महाप्रेम रसप्रदाय श्री चैतन्य चंद्राय नमो नमस्ते श्री चैतन्य चंद्राय नमो नमस्ते श्री चैतन्य चंद्राय नमो नमस्ते Hare Krishna. So, we, the devotees, we are claiming that we have become sadhu. In our past time, past life, what we did, we do not know. But on the strength of Bhagavan Krishna's statement, we are claiming that we are sadhu. Because Bhagavan Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, he said, Apichet sudurachara bhajante man ananyadhat sadhurevo samantavyaha samnak bevosito hisha. This statement given by Krishna, or this was spoken to Arjuna in the Mahabharata battlefield, and on the strength of this sloka, we are claiming that we have become sadhu. One time, many years before, maybe 2006-07, that time, one of our centers, I visited there. I observed who was managing that center. He was very miser. And I said that because you are miser, so you are committing sinful activities. Because those who are miser, they will not be able to see how to give pleasure to Krishna. Those who are Krishna Bhakta, they should have very broad heart. Because Krishna Bhakti can be found with the devotees, those who are having very broad heart. Those who are miser, their only aim and object is to save money for their own pleasure. So, therefore I said that you are becoming sinful person. In Odia I said you are papi. Then immediately he reacted. He said, how you are saying that I am papi? I am sinful person. You don't know? Bhagavan Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, Apichet sudurachara bhajante man ananyabhat sadhureva samantebho samnak bhavosito hisha. That time I did not want to argue with him. I just laughed. Actually, did we understand what Krishna said to Arjuna. What is the meaning of this? That means anyone Sudurachara. A Sudurachara means what? One who has committed most abominable activities, they are called Sudurachara. One is Durachara, one is Sudurachara. The most abominable activities. So, they argue that because Krishna said, even a Sudurachara committed the most abominable activities, he can be a nice sadhu. Sadhureva samantabhya. Is this Krishna's statement? Krishna said this thing. But we'll have to analyze. Every word is very, very important words in this sloka. Krishna saying, Bhajate man ananya bhak. If someone is doing Krishna bhajan, ananya bhak, that means, Prabhupada Ji Maharaj said, without deviation. He has not deviated from his bhajan. Then he can be called a sadhu. But we can ask ourselves, how much we have deviated from our bhajan path. And how can we claim that we are sadhu? How much determination is there? And here also it is said, Samyak Vyavasthito hi sa. This is also very important. Samyak Vyavasthito hi sa means what? Prabhupada Ji Maharaj giving the meaning of this word, completely situated in determination. Then he can be called a sadhu. Sadhureva samantabhya. So my Gurudev said, to explain this sloka, Bhaktivinoda Thakur had to go to Jamaraj abode. He explained this sloka to Jamaraj because he wanted to prove that those who are following this nicely, even Jamaraj has no authority to take that soul to his abode. Such a nice statement. Krishna has given nice statement. Nicely he spoke to Arjuna. So, in translation of this sloka, Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj is writing, even if one commits the most abominable action, if he is engaged in devotional service, he is to be considered saintly because he is properly situated in his determination. He does not want to deviate. So in order to come to this position, or in order to become a sadhu, first of all, we should develop our sadhu quality, devotee quality. What is sadhu quality? That is also given in Srimad Bhagavatam. It is given very clearly. It is said, Titikhyava karunikaha suruda sarvadehina ajata satravo santaha sadhavo sadhubhushana. Very famous verse. So, the word-to-word translation is, first word is titikhyava. What is the meaning of titikhyava? The most tolerant one. The next is karunikaha, merciful one. The next one is sudha, friendly one. The next is sarvadehina, towards all living entities. Ajata satrabha, enemy called to none. Santaha, very peaceful. Sadhava, abiding by scriptures. Sadhubhushana, adorned with sublime characteristics. These are the symptoms of a sadhu. Sadhu symptom. The transition is the symptom of sadhu, of that he is tolerant, merciful, and friendly to all living entities. He has no enemies. He is peaceful. He abides by the scriptures, and all his characteristics are sublime. So, first word is titikhyava, tolerant. Are we really tolerant? Are you tolerating? Up to which extent we are tolerating? When I was in Bhubaneswar as president, that time some devotees were making some problems. And whenever I was going to Gurudev and saying something, he was just saying to me, Chaitanya Chandra, you tolerate and cooperate. My Gurudev said to me, Gaur Govind, you tolerate and cooperate. So I am also asking you, you should tolerate and cooperate. But how much I will tolerate? I asked this question to Gurudev. Then Gurudev said to me, how much you have tolerated? Did you tolerate like Kunti and Pandavas? Then I couldn't say anything. Really. Kunti Devi and Pandavas, They are very dear to Krishna. And Krishna was always with them. But how much they were suffering. And always they were tolerating. All the adverse situations, they were tolerating. Now the question comes, how then they were tolerating? They were all Kshatriyas. They are not Brahmanas. Kshatriyas, immediately they will be reacted. Anything will happen. But they were all tolerating. Every situation, every sphere of their life, they tolerated. Only the last part, they fought with the Kauravas. And that too by the desire of Krishna, because Krishna failed to make some treaty. Then by the sweet will of Krishna, they fought with their enemies. So, are we tolerating? Anyone will just blaspheme, criticize us, immediately will become reactive. Immediately we get angry. So how can we say we are tolerating? So, then how one can tolerate? Because we have all come to become sadhu. Devotee means sadhu. We have all business with Krishna. And first quality sadhu is, he will be tolerant, but how will he become tolerant? My Gurudev said, the only mantra is Hare Krishna Mahamantra. To tolerate all types of situations, all adverse situations, only mantra is Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If anyone is chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra nicely, he can tolerate every situation, he will become tolerant. If one is not able to tolerate, means his chanting is not nice. He is not chanting nicely. This is the barometer. We can see whether one is chanting nicely or not. Because he is not tolerating. And if one can tolerate, then he can serve Krishna nicely and give him pleasure. He can serve Krishna for his pleasure. In the Western country, in the cold season, so much winter, so much cold, winter cold. In Vrindavan winter time, the devotees, they are getting up early morning, taking bath and going and doing seva puja, not with blanket, simple cotton chadar, because the woolen chadar is not allowed inside the altar. How they are tolerating? So, the Mahamantra, which is given by Guru, it has got so much Shakti, it will give us that tolerance. By chanting Harinam Mahamantra, we can be tolerant to him. Eh? Karuniko, merciful. What type of merciful we are? What type of merciful we are? We can help a poor fellow who is not getting money or who is not having food or who is not having nice cloth. We'll supply. Then we can be called as merciful person. This is not real mercy. By doing that, giving some type of charities to a poor person is not real mercy. Rather, we are encouraging them to go for sinful activities. So how that will be considered as mercy? The real mercy is if someone can bring that jiva out from the cyclic order of life, death, birth, old age, disease. That is real mercy. Nowadays, many so-called sadhus coming forward and trying to preach they are preaching also being publicized by, what do you say, internet or YouTube, social media. Are they really showering mercy on the jivas? Try to understand. Many are speaking Krishna Katha. For what reason? Why? Krishna Katha is not like a laddu or rasgulla. People, we can attract people giving rasgulla, laddu. Krishna Katha is not meant for the body and mind. The gross body and subtle mind, subtle body. Krishna Katha is not meant for that. Those who speaks true Krishna Katha, he speaks it for the soul, suffering soul, Atma. We have learned from our Prabhupada Maharaj that speaking flowery language will not help the living entities, the conditioned souls. What Kapila said, Satang prasangan mama birja sambido bhavanti hrutkanna rasayana katha tad joshanat asu apavarga vartumani Saddharatir bhaktir anukramisati. The Krishna Katha, if it will be spoken without any motive, that Krishna Katha is very powerful. Virjavati Harikatha. Very much potentized, that Katha. There should not be any motive, no material motive, material desire. Only for the pleasure of Krishna. Because if we can speak Krishna Katha as it is, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj said, as it is, it will benefit the conditioned soul. It will give so much solace, so much happiness to the soul. Jayatma suprasidati. Atma will be prasanna. Atma will be nourished. And when Atma will be nourished, whole body will be nourished. Mind will be nourished. Everything will be nourished. To speak true Krishna Katha, no question of manufacturing anything, no question of giving some sweet inside. It may not be palatable, it may not be liked by the listeners. But the speaker is speaking for the pleasure of Krishna and Guru. Not for his own pleasure, not for the pleasure of the listeners. The listeners will listen and they will appreciate the speaker. For that reason, the speaker will not speak. Because the doctor, when wants to cure, a person is having some big abscess and that should be operated, that should be done surgery. And by that, this patient will become cured. That time when one is cutting the abscess, giving some pain, the patient is crying and shouting and also scolding to doctor. But doctor will not give any attention to these patients. He will do his operation. And that operation the doctor is doing only to cure that patient who is suffering from that disease. If doctor will look at the face of that patient, he cannot do operation. Oh, my patient is glorifying me. If I will go with a knife, he may not glorify me. Not like that. So, without any compromisation, a sadhu should speak Krishna Katha very boldly. Because my Gurudev said, Bhagavata is impartial. The Grantha Bhagavata, book Bhagavata and Bhakta Bhagavata, both are impartial. They never sees anybody's face. They speak what is the truth is. That is mercy. A sadhu will become merciful means he will never see anybody's face. He will not think that, oh, this person will give me some donation, that person will glorify me, appreciate me. This is not a sadhu's business. Therefore it is said, Karunikaha is very, very merciful to the jivas. The next is Surda. Surda. What is Surda? Prabhupada Maharaj here given friendly. One is very much friendly. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 5, Krishna said, Bhaktarang Jagata Pasang Sarvaloka Maheswara Surdam Sarvabhutanang Gyantvaman Santi Muchati. These three things one should know, that I am the supreme controller. I am the enjoyer of all your activities. Whatever result you will get, that for my enjoyment. It is made for my enjoyment. And I am the well-wishing friend. So, Krishna is always looking for the welfare of the jivas. Because we jivas, we are all his children. There's Father, Supreme Father, he wants to do welfare to us, good to us. And similarly, Krishna Bhakta, a sadhu, he also will be a well-wishing friend of all the living entities. What type of wish sadhu is developing? For which we are saying here, he is our friend, he is our well-wisher. Sadhus only desire how I can pick up a soul drowning in the ocean existence of material ocean. How can I rescue him? Because that is the business of sadhu. Sadhu is living in this world for that purpose only, not for anything else. Oh, can remain in a very palatial building with all modern amenities, nice food, nice place, nice. Sadhu is not living in this world for getting all types of comforts. Sadhu is living here only to deliver the jivas from the painful situation. So, therefore, sadhu is called Surda. Well wisher. Oh, that man, he has given me 10 lakhs rupees donation, so I should take care of him. And the other one is not giving any donation. Hey, yes, maybe 100, 200 rupees. So why I will think about him? This is not the consideration of the sadhu. Therefore it is said, sarva dehina, without any discrimination. He is helping one and all. When Bhagavad Krishna appeared here, assuming the form of a bhakta and distributed the name Harinam, he did not see, oh, he is a very sinful person, he should not be given Harinam. Oh, he is a very pious person, I should give Harinam to him. Mahaprabhu did not see these things. No distinction. He did not see any difference. But jivas are all fallen. They are all fallen. They need to be delivered. So therefore, sadhu is always thinks about the welfare of all the jivas. All the jivas. No question of any partiality. No question of favoring someone, not favoring someone. Not like that. So, the next one is Ajata Satrava. What is the meaning of Ajata Satrava? Satrava meaning? Satrava means what? Satru, enemy. Ajataha. What is the meaning of Ajataha? Who has not taken bath is called Ajata. The sadhu does not have any enemies. The enemies has not taken birth for a sadhu. That means no enemy at all. We are claiming that we are sadhu. Can we say that we are Ajata Satravaha? Can we say we are Ajata Satravaha? We don't have an enemy. Areva. So many enemies are there. And we will say we are not having any enemy. Who are the enemies? Sadhu doesn't have enemy. Okay, we agree. But can we say we are free from enemies? Who are the enemies? Huh? Arey, there are 6 enemies. Always disturbing us. We are always disturbed by these 6 enemies. Lust, anger, greed, illusion, delusion, pride, and next is envy. These are the 6 enemies. The 6 enemies are always giving problem to us. They're always giving problem, the 6 enemies. And the one is the greatest enemy. Who is that one? Matsarata. That means that the topmost enemy is our envy. What Bhagavatam saying? From the beginning, Bhagavata said about that. Dharma prasita kaita vatro paramanirmasrang satang vedyam bhastavamatra vastu sivadang tapatayanam. Bhagavad saying, give up all types of these cheating religiosities. Kaitava dharma. So-called dharma. What is that so-called dharma? The pious activities. We are doing all types of pious activities. In this life and next life, we will get all happiness. And we are thinking that is dharma. But that is not real dharma. Which is bringing us to commit sinful activities. How can we say this is dharma? Cheating dharma. If you will do pious activities, you will get more happiness. You will be elevated to demigod planets. More enjoyment. More sinful reactions. How we can say that is dharma? That is cheating dharma. Cheating religious. Then artha. In this world, everybody is running for artha, finance. So many plans. Spending so much time. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, Garbhaver matami kori parishram. Kahar lagi etto kori naguchila dhram. We are toiling hard, working so hard, like a donkey. And for what reason we are working so hard? For whom we are working? We are accumulating money. For whom? Oh, my soul. After some time, your son will spend all the money drinking alcohol, going to prostitute. Eh? Your hard-earning money is spent like this. So, this is cheating. Then kama, the lusty desire is bringing so many troubles for us. Those who are grihastha, those who have some connection with women, they can understand it. So this will not give us real peace or bliss. The finally moksha, liberation, that is called committing suicide. Just like committing suicide. Atmaghati. Prabhupada said, Atmaghati Sabhyata. The so-called civilization is just inspiring us to go for committing suicide. And we are running after this. So therefore, from the beginning, Bhagavad said, just give up all this and develop the quality of non-envious. No envy. Then you will be able to know the absolute truth without second. Adya Satya. Adya Jnana Tattva Braje Brajendra Nandana. Who is Vastava Vastu? Who is all auspicious? Who can give all auspiciousness to us? In order to understand him, we'll have to be nirmatsa, non-envious one. So, from the morning till night, we are finding fault with others. How can we become non-envious? Instead of paracharcha, we are doing paracharcha, same. Some are doing paracharcha. Some are also doing paracharcha. So what is the meaning of para? What is the meaning of charcha? Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, Chacha apna ke bacha. Oh my dear uncle, please save your life. But you are trying to find fault with others. You do not know that your life is in danger. You are in dangerous situation. But you are saying, oh, see, they are having this problem. This is called paracharcha. We are always trying to find fault with others. But in other hand, we are saying we are sadhu. How one can become sadhu if he is seeing the fault with others? Are Baba, sadhu is always adosadarshi. Sadhu cannot see fault with others because his time is engaged in finding fault with himself. So how will get time to find fault with others? And you'll claim that I am Nirvatsara, non-envious one. When you are trying to find fault with others, how you can say you are non-envious one? You have envy. Paracharchaker gati nahi kon kale. If someone is finding fault with others, where he'll go? Time and again he will come to this world. Because he can do paracharcha here. He can find fault with others only here, in this material world. But actually sadhu is doing paracharcha. Because para means the supreme. The real sadhu is always engaged in speaking, listening, talking, discussing about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is para. That is also para. So who will be engaged in discussing about the Supreme Lord? He will never come here again. Sarve mano nigraha lakhananta parahi yoga manasa samadhi. So this type of sadhu is all endeavor, is all efforts to control his mind and to talk about, speak about the Supreme Truth. And he is always with the Supreme Person of God. By that, if someone will always think, discuss about the Supreme Lord, his Atma will be nourished. He will get the real peace and peace in his Atma. If one is trying to discuss about others, he will not get any auspiciousness in his Atma. We already spoke this story. Again, we will continue one time. One sadhu, he made one small mud house. He was staying there and doing bhajan. Nearby, one prostitute was staying. And the sadhu was observing every day. Many customers were coming to that prostitute. So one day he thought that every customer will come, I will put one pebble on my veranda. So he started putting one pebble, one small stone every day on his veranda. After some time, on his veranda, a big heap of these pebble stones are there. Then he called that prostitute. The sadhu said, "Oh mother, you know how much sinful activities you did." Then that prostitute said, "I am just doing whatever I'm doing for earning my earning for my bread, just to survive." No, you do not know. These are all sinful activities. You see, every day the customers were coming to you. I was putting one pebble, now it became a big mountain. So you committed so much sinful activities. Now please try to change yourself. Otherwise you will suffer in hellish planet. Then since that day, that prostitute changed. He started chanting the name of Hari. And after some time, she left her body. Then on golden chariot came. And sadhu is saying, "Hey, this prostitute went to Vaikuntha Loko." But when sadhu left, nothing happened. Why? Because of finding fault with others. He was every day, he was thinking about prostitute, not about Krishna. But he was sadhu. If a sadhu will think about others, what they are doing, how they are speaking, all this one is observing. So how he will be absorbed in Krishna Lila, and how he will get all bliss, peace in the mind. So, therefore it is said, if we will become a toy in the hands of others, then how can we use our independence? That day in the class we are speaking about independence. When again opportunity to come, we'll speak about that. Now the topic is here. If one will become a toy in the hands of others, he will not have any independence. Puppet dance. The one who is doing this puppet dance, he is just moving his fingers. And the puppets were strung by a string, and they are dancing according to the movement of the fingers of this puppeteer. Similarly, our position is like that. We are becoming the puppets in the hands of Maya. Trigunamaya Maya is making us dance by her sweet will. And we are dancing. That means we lost our independence. We don't have independence. But in order to become sadhu, we need independence. In order to become a bhakta, we need independence. Without independence, we cannot render seva to Krishna. And we cannot make him pleased. If we will become puppet at the hands of Maya, so how can we serve Krishna? So, to become a sadhu, we need to be a sincere one. Punctuality, sincerity, these are needed for us. But so-called sadhus, they don't have real punctuality, real sincerity, real independence. Seeming punctuality, seeming independence, seeming sincerity. It looks like, oh, sadhu is very sincere, very punctual. He is independently serving Krishna. So therefore, a sadhu only 6 hours, what is needed for to give rest to his body, that much time he will spend. Other times he is engaged in Krishna Seva, using his independence. And therefore, we, the jiva, we got this independence. Only to use for the pleasure of Krishna. So, we are saying Ajata Satravo. Who has no enemy, whose enemies are not yet born. Ajata Satravo. But we have enemies. How can we claim that we are sadhu? First enemy is our Annagrasa. Other desire than Krishna. Krishna Seva. Those who will have this Annagrasa, they will not hesitate to put their step on other side. Because they have to go up. So much abhilas is there. So much desire is there. I will become the great one. He will not mind to put his feet on other side and claim that I am great. This is Kali Yuga. My Gurudev always says, Kali Yug, in Kali Yug, everybody is saying, Hum bada hai. I am the greatest one. In order to become great, greater, greatest, unless we will suppress some others, how can we become great? Is not it matsarata? Is not it envy? Putting others to difficult situation, we are getting enjoyment. It is completely matsarata, completely enviousness. Now competition is going on in devotee communities. So-called sadhus communities, which is called in Sanskrit word pratidvandita. Pratidvandita means when we are young, sports, we are competing 100 meters race or 200-meter race. Who will become fast? One competing others. Now so-called sadhus are also doing competition among themselves. How many views in YouTube? Oh, he is having 1,000. Oh, I should do something so that I will have 5,000. Competition. There is no competition in devotional path, devotional life. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, if you want to compete, you compete with your mind. You go faster than your mind. Because mind is the most inimical, or we can say, dragging us to do some nonsense activities. My Gurudev always says, if you will put your mind as your master, mind will bring you to hellish planet. If you will put mind as your servant, mind will take you to Krishna's planet. So therefore it is a manaeva bhamushana, bandhanam karamukhe. The mind is the cause of bondage, mind is the cause of liberation. Sadhu always will remain in such a situation, nothing can disturb him. Sadhu is remaining in bhakti path. So sadhu, when he will remain in bhakti path, he must put barricade, or you can say surrounded by a strong fence. Because in devotional activities, also some disturbing elements may appear there. These disturbing elements are what? Labha, puja, pratishtha, kutinati, nishiddhachar, finally Vaishnavapara. So when we are advancing in our devotional path, we must guard about this, all this. So that very peacefully we can render devotional services unto the lotus feet of Krishna. Many are trying to do some devotional service. And finally we are seeing you are doing so much. Now he left. What happened? He was not actually doing devotional service. In the name of devotional services, he was trying to enjoy. Salagramre badam bhanjiva. My Gurudev said this thing. Salagramre badam bhanjiva. The pujari, when he will offer something to the Vigrahas deities, he will close the door, then he will offer. So now the pujari closed the door and somebody gave some nice roasted peanuts with a skin or covering. So the pujari offering that peanuts and wanted to take some peanuts, he brought the salagram from the floor, and by the salagram he just brought the peanuts and started eating. That means when one is rendering seva to Bhagavan Krishna, already he is planning in his mind how to enjoy. That means this is just like drama, acting. He was acting like a bhakta. So therefore, after some years, I blooped. We don't know where he has gone. So, it is said, my life is filled with all sinful activities. So how can I become a sadhu? How can I become ajata satrava without enemy? How can I peacefully serve Krishna? And Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, if you have this envy, all other 5 enemies are with you. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada. Everything are with you. So why? Why one is becoming envious? Simply, nijo sukha lagi pape nahi dori, daya hina sartha paro. He said, for own happiness, I did not care for any sinful reactions. One became merciless. One became selfish. And that person can give all types of anxieties to others, which is forbidden for a sadhu. A sadhu cannot give anxieties to anyone. So, I am becoming happy seeing that other one is suffering. I am becoming morose when I see somebody is advancing. So this is matsarata. This is real enviousness. So when I am totally thinking about my self-interest, I am committing violence to others. So how can I be a sadhu? Because I don't have anything auspicious with me. How can I claim that I am sadhu? So, I am having the greatest enemy with me. How can I say that I am Ajata Satrabha? So, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, this envy has become nationalized. Matsarata has become nationalized. So, how that sadhu can become udara, broad-hearted one? If he has envy, he cannot become a broad-hearted one. Akama sarva kama moksha kama udaradi. Tibrena bhakti yogena jajanti purusam. So how one can worship or serve Parama Purusha, the Supreme Person of Godhead, if his heart is very narrow-minded one, how he can serve Krishna? Therefore I said to that manager, you are a papi, you are a sinful person. You cannot serve Bhagavan Krishna nicely. And he said, Apiche Sudurachara Vajattavanga. Try to understand what exactly the meaning of that. So, it is said, Ajata Satravo. Then comes Santaha. Santaha. Very peaceful. His mind is not disturbed at all. But those who are not sadhu, their mind is always disturbed. In many ways it is disturbed. You might not have gone through poverty. Brahmanjari Mataji, Sundarananda Prabhu, they might have gone through poverty because they were one time saying they were taking rice and kangkong, bringing kangkong from the ground and making sabji and rice. So they know what is poverty is. I also underwent this poverty. So we are having, in Odia we say, one mantra is there. That mantra is called Panchakshara mantra. 5 syllables mantra. Kana karibi. Kana karibi. Kana khaibi. What I'll do next day morning. What I will eat next day morning. We said this is Panchakshara mantra. We are chanting Panchakshara mantra every day. And being very disturbed. Hey, what to do? What I'll do? How I'll manage tomorrow? How I'll manage today? Always disturbed. But a sadhu, he is never disturbed. Nothing is there to eat. He is not disturbed. Oh, Krishna wants me to remain without food today. Okay, nice. I'll be happy with a glass of water. Who is becoming disturbed? Little deficit is there. One is disturbed. A blood pressure is going high. My blood pressure sometimes goes high. I am also disturbed. I am not sadhu. But sadhu, why he is not disturbed? Why he is always peaceful? Because he is completely depending on Krishna. He is depending on Krishna. Oh, Krishna will do something. Because he is doer. Why we are becoming disturbed? Because we are thinking we are the doer. Any type of adverse situation, we are becoming disturbed. But sadhu is saying, no, this is mercy. And he will say, we don't understand, we don't know what is Krishna desire is. And Krishna has done this. My Gurudev was completely peaceful. My Gurudev never was having any anxieties. I saw him twice crying. 2 times I saw he was crying. One time he was crying when he was lying down due to his prolonged illness. I just entered into his room and saw his crying, shedding tears. Then immediately I could understand why he is crying. Therefore I said to Gurudev, why you are crying? Are you getting pain in your body because you are suffering his leg many months, years? Gurudev said, no. Then I said, why you are crying then? Oh, I understood. Srila Prabhupada is a liar. Therefore you are crying. Immediately Gurudev stopped his crying. He became very angry on me. Hey, what you are saying, Chaitanya Chandra, you don't know. I said, no, I know. Prabhupada is a liar. Again I repeated. Then he said, why? Why, Chaitanya Chandra? Why you are saying like this? Then I said, why you are crying then? Why you are crying? When Srila Prabhupada has written to you in the letter that under your leadership this Krishna Balaram temple will be completed, so you are thinking you will leave this planet, the project will be remained incomplete, and therefore you are crying. Since then, he was not crying. Again, one day he cried, evening time, because the pujari, he did not offer bhoga to Gaurnitai. He offered only 2 cups of water with tulsi leaf. And nobody knows this thing. Everybody took prasad. Even Gurudev, his servant sadhu, just put one tulsi on the bhoga he cooked, he offered to Gurudev. And Gurudev thought this is offered. But it was not offered to Gaurnitai. Gaurnitai was without prasad that day. Finally it came, it was disclosed that this pujari did all nonsense thing. I came from my office and I took bath and I just took little prasad to come to temple. Night 9 o'clock. December came and said, Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu, please come to Gurudev. Gurudev is looking for you. Then when I came, Gurudev started crying. He said, see Chaitanya Chandra, I was not having any money. I was going door to door and begging money and bringing some rice and vegetables, making khichdi and offering to Gaurnitai. Now everything is there. I have my own disciples, but still my Gaurnitai could not get prasad today. Therefore he was crying. But we are always in anxieties. We are crying for something materially we are not having, not getting there, so we are crying. So, can we be called as sadhu? Sadhureva samantabhya. When we are not peaceful, we have so much anxieties, always crying. How can we say we are sadhu? Huh? So then, therefore it is said, karmi jnani yogi. Bhuktikami, muktikami, siddhikami. Sakalai asanto. Krishna bhakta niskam, atoeva santo. A Krishna's devotee is not having any other desire than Krishna seva. And he becomes morose. He cries, he gets pain in the heart when he sees that Krishna is not being served properly. Therefore, a sadhu is always santo. Very peaceful one. So, and yes. And also, he always abides by scriptural injunction. He does not act whimsically. Whimsical action is not the action of sadhu. Sadhu always follows Shastra Guru. What Gurudev has given instruction, what Shastra is saying, a sadhu always he will follow. Shastrik or Shastrik, which is going against Shastra, that is called Ashastrik. Sadhu will never go without following Shastra. Sadhu will never do anything against the will of Guru. Therefore it is said that if you want to be a devotee, you want to be a disciple, you must merge your own desire with sadhu's desire. Then, sadhu what is doing? Guru what is doing? He is merging his desire with his Guru and Krishna. So we can very happily act according to the desire of Krishna, desire of Guru, desire of Sadhu. So, sadhutva, that is the only jewels, only jewelries. Sadhu sadhu bhushanam. This is our only ornament, we can say. These symptoms, again it is said, these are not the chief symptoms. These are all tatastha symptoms. According to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Harinam Chintamani, He is saying, ei sab lakshana prabhu hoy dui prakar swarupa tatastha bheda variva vichar. Oh Lord, these qualities are of two kinds. One is Swarup and another one is Tatastha. Swarup means natural. And Tatastha is just like borderline. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur saying, Swarupa Lakshana hi pradhana Lakshana. Tad asraye tatastha Lakshana uday hoy. So the primary quality is called Swarup Lakshana. And the Tatastha qualities, it takes shelter of Swarup Lakshana. So what is Swarup Lakshana is? The primary symptom is Krishnaika sarana hoy Swarupa Lakshana Tatastha Lakshana anya guner ganana. Taking shelter of Krishna is the only Swarup quality. All other qualities are considered Tatastha. So if someone is having $1 billion, he is having $100, $1,000, $1 million. Similarly, if someone is completely surrendered to Krishna, he is having all the good qualities with him. So sadhu's prime quality is to completely surrender to Krishna. Why I am suffering? I did not do anything wrong. Why I am suffering? Scolding Krishna. I did so much seva to you, but I am suffering. This is not sadhu lakshana. This is not sadhu symptom. Rather, sadhu will say this is anukampa. This is real mercy that you are putting me to suffering. You want me to be purified. Therefore, you put me into this adverse situation. This is really your mercy. So by suffering, my impurity will go. I will become pure. I can do your bhajan nicely. This is the consideration of sadhu. Sadhu's consideration. So, how one will come to this? How one will become a real sadhu? कौन भाग्य साधु संग कौन भाग्य साधु संगे नामे रुचि और कृष्ण नाम गाय करे कृष्ण आदाश्रय. So if any कौन भाग्य साधु संगे नामे रुचि, if really one is fortunate, he will have association of true Sat Sadhu, and he will develop taste to chant the name. And when one will be able to chant the name, he can go and take shelter of Krishna without any anxieties, without any fear. We see many times, if Sadhu said, Guru said, pray to Krishna. The devotees, they are complaining, hey, this Gurudev is not understanding my difficulties. I am in difficult situation. He is always saying, take shelter of Krishna, pray to Krishna. Hey, what is this? Many they say like, I came to Gurudev to get some type of solution, he will solve my problem. I am suffering. Simply Gurudev said, depend on Krishna. Hey, what is this? Pray to Krishna. What is this? Hare, Gurudev actually knows how one will be free from all these troubles, anxieties. If one will catch hold tightly Krishna's lotus feet, his all problems will go. Therefore, Gurudev is giving real medicine, but we want something else. Oh, that means we want Maya. We don't want Krishna, we want Maya. If Gurudev will give Maya, then yes, now Gurudev could understand my difficulties. This is happening. Many occasions, because somehow by my misfortune, bad fortune, I have become a guru. So, say hoi ito, say ho it, say hoi to hoilo, gaite gaite naam anya guno hoilo. That is the primary good quality. As he chants and chants the holy name, the other good qualities naturally come to him. So, did Guru to tell you something by which you will suffer? The Guru said, chant Hare Krishna nicely. Take shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna. Chant Krishna. You will overcome all difficulties, all types of troubles. But we don't have that help. Anya guna ganatai tatastha ganana avasya vaishnava dehe habe sangatana. All other good qualities are considered tatastha, secondary. They will also inevitably make their appearance in the body of a true Vaishnava. Automatically these all good qualities will come. If someone is completely surrendering to Krishna, or we can say Krishnaika Saranatvo. So now we can come to conclusion that who is real sadhu? Sadhu reva samantabhyo. Now we can understand who is sadhu? Who has taken shelter in the lotus feet of Krishna? Who is completely depending on Lord Krishna's mercy? Who has surrendered to Krishna? He is real sadhu. Sadhu reva samantabhya. He will be considered sadhu. That Krishna said to Arjuna. Actually, Krishna did not mean that Arjuna should know. Arjuna is a bhakta, he knows everything. But Arjuna was asking questions and Krishna was replying to him for our benefit. Only for our benefit. So finally, Bhaktivinoda Thakur saying, Varna asrama chinna nana beser rachana sadhura lakshane kabhu na hoy ganana. Certain kinds of clothing mark the various position in Varna asrama. However, a devotee is not recognized by such characteristics. What Bhaktivinoda Thakur said? Matha nada kopin pada. Tilak makhas matha mein sikha. Kantha mein mala, haath mein jhola, ye kalir chala. It's a kalir chala. A disciple of Kali. Putting tilak, keeping sikha, shaving head, putting kanthi, holding chanting bag. Only Krishna knows he is chanting or not. Many are just hanging, chanting bag. Hand will be inside, finger will be outside. But so many things there. Krishna, Sri Krishna, Shanagati, Sadhura Lakshana, Tar Mukhe Hoy Krishna, Nama Sankirtan. It's very important. Complete surrender to Lord Krishna is the mark of a devotee. Such a devotee's tongue is engaged in chanting of Lord Krishna's holy name. So, we just chanting the sloka from Bhagavad Gita, we cannot say that we are sadhu. So, those who have gotten opportunity to take shelter of a true Vaishnava, they should go submit themselves humbly, inquire from their guru, sadhu, about a real tattva. Upadikṣanti te jnana jnanina tattva. Tadvidi pranipatena parikrasnana sivaya. So, what Gurudev will do, Gurudev will always tell us, don't develop envy. The moment one will develop envy, his all good qualities will go. ऐसे वैष्णव धर्म सवारे प्रणति সেই ধর্ম ধ্বজি ঝার ইতে নাহি। ধর্ম সবারে is the quality characteristic of a true Vaishnava. He will pay respect to one and all. But those who are dharma doji, those who are showing that they are really sadhu, but they don't have sadhu qualities, they will never respect anybody else. Because they need to be recognized, to be appreciated, to be glorified by others. For that, they can do anything. So, how they can chant Krishna Naam? Because which is the real remedy for we the suffering souls. Okay, thank you very much. Jai Srila Gurudev ki jai. Jai Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Radha Madhu ki jai.
Jai.
Jagannath Devi ki jai.
Jai.
Gita jai. Samaved
Jai.
Gaurabhakta ki jai.
Jai.
जय श्रीमद
चैतन्य चंद्र दास गुरु महाराज की जय।
Okay. Question?
already. Shiva's 22.
Huh?
Hare Krishna Dev Gumbash, what type of mistake this Brahman has done? He really have prostitute. How he could avoid bad consequence?
That Brahmana was helping prostitute, no doubt. But about his sadhana, when he was always meditating, when someone is coming to our house, when he is thinking about Krishna, when he is meditating on Krishna, he was never meditating on Krishna, he was meditating on that prostitute, what she is doing, how many customers are coming, all these things he was watching. That means giving up his own sadhana, giving up his own bhakti, devotion, he was engaged in seeing the fault of that prostitute. But prostitute being showered mercy by that Brahmana, that sadhu, so-called sadhu, she immediately could think that she has done so much sinful activities. Therefore, she changed her lifestyle and she followed Brahmana, that sadhu, and she immediately went to Vaikuntha Loka. But sadhu was finding fault with others, not having time for meditating on Krishna, therefore he could not go to Vaikuntha.
Aniruddha from Hare Krishna, could you kindly explain punctuality?
Punctuality means how you can serve Krishna in time. When we are getting late, we are becoming angry. And we are scolding our wife, why you didn't prepare food for me? I am so hungry. Because similarly, Krishna Seva needs punctuality. He will get up this time, he will sleep this time, he will take prasad this time. He wants that we should stand before him this time. These are all punctuality. Prabhupada Maharaj was so punctual. And he said that all the temple should follow this punctuality. We should become punctual for the pleasure of Krishna.
This is Krishna Maharani. How do we know that we are chanting the holy name nicely? And how to chant the holy name nicely without any aparadha?
One, when we will chant nicely, Krishna will be always in our mind. And she will feel pleasure. And aparadha, already when Guru gives the name, he speaks about aparadha, offenses. So we should try to chant without committing any offenses. Then we can get the love of Godhead, love of Krishna very quickly.
That's all.
Sorry.
That's all.
Good. Okay. Thank you very much. Yes.
You mentioned that the Param Gurudev, he said that Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he went to Yamaraj Zabu to convince Yamaraj
About this so-called.
Huh?
Yeah.
Can you please explain it a bit?
I don't know so much about that, but Gurudev said
Bhaktivinoda Thakur went to
Yamaraj.
and to
To explain about this so-called. The Yamaraj was confused.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur went to Yamaraj Zabu.
If someone has done so much abominable sinful activities, how he can be considered sadhu and Yamaraj cannot touch him? So that he was confused and Bhaktivinoda Thakur went to explain this. Yeah.
Sundanapur also speaks. Sundanapur raised his hand.
Yes, Sundaranda Prabhu.
He's on mute.
So, Hare Krishna Guru. There is another, before I speak, because I want to speak the last. One Surapati Prabhu is have a question. What is the difference between Irsa and Des?
Oh, Dvesh.
Dvesa. Hirsa Dvesa.
Yeah, Dvesa.
A very little difference is there. When one will develop irsa, then he will always try to do some work against that person by speaking untruth, by making some groups, because he wanted to somehow finish that person. So, after irsa, the dvesa will develop.
He's on mute.
So, already, yeah. Hare Krishna. If there is no other questions, I will discuss something with Guru Maharaj. Guru
Yes,
Maharaj,
you can.
we have already sent the schedule for the Kartik Kata. So, if possible, maybe Guru Maharaj can give 1 or 2 class for this during this Kartik month. And maybe Sudama Prabhu can explain this, which one is already, someone already occupied and which one is not yet, still slot is there, like that.
Hare
Wait,
Krishna.
Kartik, you are having different topics of Kartik, eh?
Yeah, we take from the Srimad Bhagavatam 10 canto and chapter 9 and 10. So some different forces there according to. So Guru Maharaj can take that one, or Guru Maharaj can speak either, like that.
Okay,
Maybe
we can.
Sudama Prabhu can explain to Guru Maharaj more clear.
We don't know so much about Kartik Mahatmya. Kartik Mahatmya is different topic, and we can speak something else than Kartik Mahatmya. Kartik Mahatmya, those who are doing Kartik Vrata, let them carry on. We are not doing Kartik Vrata, so we will speak something else.
Yeah.
Kartik
I mean, there's some different Krishna Leela is during Kartik, only that things.
Leela, I don't know so much.
Yeah, maybe Prabhu Sudama can explain it a bit, so then Guru Maharaj can give class.
Dear
Okay,
Gurudev,
choose
please
the
accept my
topic.
humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So in this Kartik months, we have a discussion on different topics of Krishna Katha. Just like in this Thursday, on October 28th, we will discuss particularly on Krishna as a Bhakta Vatsalya and the glorious position of Mother Yasoda. So each speaker will have a different topic which is related to the Kartik, but it's actually much more on the qualities of Krishna itself. It's not particularly on Kartika Mahatmya, but it's just like a Krishna Katha, just regular Krishna Katha. So perhaps we can have like a Thursday, October 28th, or whatever is convenient for you, Gurudev. And we will have the interpreter simultaneously in Indonesia, as well as in the Russian if it's needed. So that is the plan, Gurudev. So that this plan actually to encourage the devotees for like 2 years, they don't have any association here. So that we wanted actually to give the Krishna Katha to them, to encourage them.
You just find a speaker from your side, and when no speaker will be there, then you put my name.
We don't have on Thursday as well, Gurudev.
Yeah, we can speak one day, but you see first.
Yes, Gurudev.
We can speak one day, but you first adjust everyone, those who are interested. So when nobody will be there, then you just put my name that day. Last. which day is that where I will be here. So when is Kartik last day? No. 19,
the last month of November, I think.
November Kartik is, I think, 19th November. No, it is not here. Where? No. But I just see it.
9th November.
19th is last day of Kartik. During this time,
Yeah.
I will be here. I will be here in Godagiri.
Yeah.
So this up to 21st I am here. From 15th to 21st, every day we just select and just communicate with organization.
Yeah. So how next Saturday Guru Maharaj will get class? No?
Yeah, next Saturday I am here, so I can give. But after that I have to go. I think.
Yeah.
Next Saturday is 30th.
Yeah.
30th and 31st I am here.
Yeah. So on next Saturday we will arrange. Then we'll translate. Room translation will be there. So simultaneously will be for the Indonesian devotee. Those one not understand English will have the translation, and also for the Russian devotee also those one not understand English also they will have their own translation also like that. So we will, and for the English class normally will follow that.
We can do like this. This is for our information of Russian devotees also, that when Indonesian translation will go on, simultaneously the Russian translation should go on. That nice.
Like that, Guru Maharaj. Yeah, different room is there. We arrange.
I don't know.
So we did Prabhu Mataji already speak with me. So she tried to arrange either by Vidit Prabhu or by Sudama Prabhu. They can do it. Yeah.
Okay, I have no problem. Just
yes,
you do your technical side.
Yes, Guru.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Jai
Shri Gurudev ki
Jai.
Jai.
Ya budak ya, budak ya, tengok.
Belak, Pak.
Belum. Orang baru. Orang baru.